Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Isn't it gorgeous? Guess where I am? Yeah, of course. There's a Capitol building. I'm in DC. And just look at this day. Come on, right? If you see that bus, that tour bus right there, yeah, that's my tour bus. We haven't even, this is the first stop on the tour and it broke down. But thankfully it broke down in the shade in a good spot and not in some intersection. I'm going to walk over here and you'll see a stop I hope to get to soon. The Jefferson Memorial, which is over there. And then there's the Washington Monument back there. So I hope to be getting close to that soon. They told us the bus, replacement bus would be here in 5 minutes. That was more than 5 minutes ago, but that is what my day has been like anyway. So hi, another view. I would walk up there and I might do that later. But I was here 2 years ago. It was one of my first long layovers. And I did a tour of the Capitol building. And if you ever have a chance, do it. Amazing experience. You know, my hometown, I consider Boston my hometown, steeped in history there with the Revolution. But I'm originally I was born, don't tell anybody, I was born in Rhode Island, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And doing that tour, you realize really how influential even a little state like Rhode Island was in the founding of our nation. So really exciting tour, wonderful time. But I'm gonna head back over to the tour bus in hopes that the tour bus shows up, the new one, and maybe get a better view of the Washington Monument. So I am on a 4-day trip. This is day 2. It's a 21, almost 22-hour layover. I'm position C in the back. I have not been position C, I don't even know. I don't remember how long it's been. It's been a long time. I prefer to fly lead or B. B in our airline is more mid-cabin. C sits all the way in the back, reads the safety demo, and is in charge of the galley back there. I really prefer A or B. But the trip last night was fairly inconsequential. Nothing happened. Fantastic. Which is very unlike the last few trips I've been on. I don't share every experience I have with medicals. Let me watch what I'm doing because I'm crossing a street. I don't share every experience of what happens on a medical emergency on board, but the last 3 trips, we've had medicals that were serious enough for me to fill out a report, and one of them terrifying. So here's a pro tip. Sorry, it's so loud here. 1 second. All right, here's a travel pro tip. If you're nervous about flying, don't take a Benadryl. Don't take a Benadryl with alcohol and then a Xanax. Don't do it. One of our guests did. Hold on 1 second to get past these folks. I'm so sorry. One of our guests did, and she came on board a little groggy. And in the first few minutes of flight, checking on her, she was comatose. I could not discern signs of life. I started with the tap on the shoulder, miss, which got no response. Then I got a bigger tap on the shoulder, a little vigorous. And then I tapped her cheek, and after the cheek had no effect whatsoever, I literally kind of smacked her. No response. I thought I had to do, my first response was call the captain, get an AED, which is when there are no signs of life. On that high note, let me pause this. Hey guys, I'll have to finish that story when I'm not surrounded by tourists. They don't want to hear about flight attendants smacking guests. So you can see I'm at the Washington Monument. I'll be getting off this tour bus in a moment, but isn't that cool? Apparently, I guess when elevators were first created, I was just listening to the tour guide, and apparently elevators were so new they didn't trust them with women and children inside, so only men rode to the top in an elevator. Women and children had to climb 800 and some odd stairs to the top. Can you see that? Is that even focused? There's the Capitol building over there. The capstone is made of aluminum. Apparently that was really exotic back then. All right, I'm getting off this bus. Gosh, it's 500 and something feet tall. Apparently you can't even walk up there, so I'm gonna hop back on the bus. There, I saw it. Well, that was the Jefferson Monument. I think we're gonna stop over there. So there's the Jefferson Monument, and the Washington Monument behind. They're resurfacing and cleaning the dome. Could this be a more perfect day? Well, there's a ballpark. Is that the Potomac?
Yeah.
And there's the Potomac, guys. I'm excited.